Stop doing things that are delaying you from actually achieving the success that you really want. Because this is one of the major hindrances that make sure that people don't achieve any dreams that they have. For instance, if you have a dream to build a beautiful mansion for your mom, to drive her around in the best freaking in your dream car and all this stuff. If you have that beautiful dream that you have in your mind, you're like, damn, if I can get this, my life can change, you know. If you have that dream, yet there is something that is maybe overspending, you know, aimlessly spending money, aimlessly shopping, you know, buying things with whatever you have. You're not investing, you're not actually controlling your cash flow. Or maybe you are going out there and spending your money on freaking clubs, doing all this shit. If you're actually doing such kind of things in the background, as a matter of fact, you are done. You are not going to achieve that thing. Simply because success normally is like this thing of what do I mean? Success normally takes investment of resources. It takes investment of resources. What are these resources? We mean the resource of energy. That is the energy, the physical energy that you have to fight. The physical energy and all this. It means the financial resource that you have. It means the emotional resource that you have, you know. It also means the time resource that you have. These four major things play a major role in you achieving the thing that you really want, the success that you really have to achieve. If you don't put them in check every time, that is the money that you have, the time that you have, the energy that you have, and then the emotions that you have. If you don't check them every time, you are not going to achieve that thing. That is just the raw fact. That is what it is. I've never seen someone who spent a lot of money when he was poor aimlessly achieve greatness. That is what it is. Especially if you're from a humble background, you ought not to spend money on things that are not relevant. Maybe buying a Gucci bag, I don't know, a fancy watch and all this shit. You don't need to buy all those shit. You have to invest. I know a place where you can invest with just 100 bob. Here in Kenya, 100 bob, and start building your freaking portfolio. That is all it is. If you're not investing your financial resource and you're burning it up for your present moment comfort, it's done. You're not going to achieve anything. That is all it is. If your money financial asset, that is the resource of finances that you have, the literal finance that you have, if you're not spending it right, your chances of actually achieving success is very low. Very freaking low. You have to put it in check every time, whatever it takes. You have to be ruthless about anything that is trying to take money from you, because that is like it's like your passport, man. It's like your freaking passport. Can you manage the little that you have? That is all it is. The other thing is time assets, or the time resource. You have to understand everything that is standing in your way. Everything that is standing in your way from actually doing what you are supposed to do with the time that you have. Everything that is doing that, it has to go. Everything that is spending your time and that is totally useless, something that doesn't resonate with your dreams in any way, yet you're spending time on it, that thing will fuck you up. That is just the truth, people. If you really want to drive that beautiful dream car, live in that dream mansion, if you want to actualize your dream, then your time should be directed to that, no matter what. If you grab and then go home and you tell your mother and your kids, one day I'm going to live in a mansion, that is just a freaking cold talk, bitch. What the fuck? You're not going to achieve that. Simply because your time is not there. You get me? Every moment, every second should be spent on achieving that dream, no matter what. You have to be totally ruthless, merciless on anything that is trying to take your time. These are the resources that you have. And if you just give them away for nothing, you are done. You are done, man. You're freaking done. So you have to keep track of your time. And as well, there's no hacks. There's no hacks in this shit. There's nothing. Nobody will come and just tell you, hey, let's do this, do that. When you do this and do that and do that, you actually nothing. Forget about it. You have to sit down with your mind. As I told you, it's a mind game. You have to force yourself. Force it until it is. Fall again, lies. Fall again, lies. Fall again and lies. That is what it will take. Time, you have to be totally ruthless on how you spend it. The other thing is the emotional energy. The emotional energy is the one that actually, it makes the decisions that we actually involve in, The emotions, how we feel, how we do well, and all this shit. It is all within the mind, man. The emotions are within the mind. We're like, I have to do this. Oh, but I feel like this. I'm tired. What the fuck? What the heck is that? What are you saying, man? What are you saying? When your emotion is standing in your way, you have to kick it. You have to kick it out. Because if you don't, if you tolerate it, it's done. If you feel tired yet you have a dream to fight for, and you sleep, you choose to sleep, you choose to sit on your couch and enjoy that freaking movie, your dream is gone just like that. You have to understand. You have to put in the work no matter how tired you are. The work has to be done, man. It has to be done. That is what it is. Be the best. The other thing, after the emotional resource that we have, but then emotion can be positive as well. For instance, anger. You are like, I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of living like this. You can just direct it to be a source of pure energy. Pure energy, which will force you forward, push you ahead, push you every day. You use that pain to actually build what you really want. That is all it is. You just have to direct it. The emotional energy is the one that you direct and spend time on it. You spend time effectively. You spend time actually doing what you're supposed to do. Using the emotion that you have, you redirect it. If it is telling you not to do the very thing that you have to do to achieve success, then you have to force it to do it. You have to direct it to do it, no matter how hard it feels. That is all it is. The emotional resource. The last and final resource that we have is the energy, the power, the body, the physique, everything that we have. We cannot do anything we cannot spend all these resources without energy. Without energy, we are dead. Without energy, we are asleep, That is when we are actually technically dead. Our muscles are not moving in any way. We are not doing anything. That is energy. If you don't direct your energy to doing things that you're supposed to do, and you direct it to womanizing, having sex with countless women out there, doing everything, every other thing that you think it's fun to do, I don't know, drinking alcohol like a freaking weirdo, all these things that we do, like smoking weed, all these energy leaks that we are just giving out there, we should be focusing them on doing what we are supposed to do. You know, and if we concentrate all those 4 resources that we have on just doing one thing, guess what? Man, you can be a freaking badass, man. You can be a freaking badass. All those 4 resources, time, money, emotions, and energy, if you just direct them to one thing every freaking day, guess where you will be? Man, you will be a freaking badass, man. It won't take 5 years for you to be at the top. It won't. Be assured of that. It won't take you 5 years. If you you just live like that, every day you wake up, you're like, damn, no wastage. Boom, do, action. You are executing action. Every freaking day. It won't take you 5 years, man. You'll be at the top so quick that nobody else understands. You'll be a freaking conspiracy. People will be looking at you and they're like, what the hell happened? But you know what you did. Then you start sharing with them. This is what I did. Can you do it? That is what it is, people. Be the best. I'm super happy doing this video. It's actually amazing. But